Good day, gentlemen. In today's video, we are going to be exploring that nasty place where men go to lose their self-esteem and self-respect. Yeah, we're talking about the friend zone. But more specifically, if you're in a relationship where you find yourself in the friend zone, I'm going to show you how to go from the friend zone to the hot zone in your relationship. Yes, it can happen. Let's go. Good day, my friends, and welcome to the Remarkable Man Project. I'm Dwayne Klassen, and I am so glad you're here. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome. Here at the Remarkable Man Project, we're here to give you the tools, the resources, and the unvarnished truth of what it takes to be the best version of yourself, the remarkable man within. Because as you know, we're in this crazy clown show, upside down world. And what this world needs most is men leading from their authentic masculine power. What this world needs most are remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of them? Say yes, subscribe today. All right, let's get into this very nuanced conversation of the friend zone. You all know what the friend zone is. You've been there, or you know someone that's been pretty close to it.
This can't be happening, man. This isn't happening.
Yeah. All of you have been in the friend zone at some point in your life. Now, I wanted to do this more specifically for men that are in the friend zone in their own relationship. Because it's one thing to be in the friend zone when you're dating, hey, it didn't work out. It didn't pan out. She's not into you like that. Okay, next. But if you're in the friend zone of your own relationship, man, that is such a sinking feeling because you can remember when it was hot, when it was delicious, when it was sexually dynamic. And now you're just hoping for a modicum of a bit of affection. Perhaps you haven't had it in a year. Maybe you haven't had it in many years. Or when you do get it, it's so infrequent and so utilitarian. It just doesn't feel right anymore. When a man is in that situation and you're not doing anything about it, this is on you, brother. Now, I get it. You might be just going,
"To hell with that. It's her fault. She's the one that's cold and frigid and changed. I can't get any magic, no matter what I try. She just won't have it."
And she's directing the direction of this sinking ship. It's all on her. Well, I'm here to pop that bubble. That might be a narrative that you have resigned yourself to believe, but it's not. You, my brother, can trace it right back to an incident. Something happened when it went from bliss, sexually dynamic, you're in your masculine, she's in her feminine, and everything is great. And then it wasn't. Something has happened to toxify the water, if you will. And what is most common as the villain in this is the polarity shift. She is now more in her masculine frame and you are more in your feminine frame. Now, most people come by this honestly and it shifts over time, but it does shift. It's usually because of our pop culture. We're being inundated by how men are supposed to show up. It's everywhere. Men are getting the narrative that they've got to be kind and heart-centered and more emotionally in touch with who and what they are.
But here's a real kicker. I can take even the frilliest girl dress and fold it with complete accuracy. Boom.
And you also hear happy wife, happy life. Now, I want to really get specific here. I do not want you to be in the camp where you are saying,
"Oh yeah, she wears the pants in the family."
Oh, you want to rip your tongue out anytime that you say that or you subscribe to that idea. I'm here to tell you, no matter how strong and grounded she is in her values and boundaries, no woman truly wants to wear the pants in the family. No. The only reason she's at that level is because somewhere along the way, she lost the safety and security from you. Now, she is feeling like she's got to do everything. And she's got to be the man of the house because you're not being decisive. You're not taking care of things. And over time, there may be arguments, there may be things that are happening. And instead of you showing up as her champion, you show up as the little boy. You take a hit, you take the wound, and what you do is you revert back to the little boy wounds of your childhood. And once that happens, once she sees the little boy within, it's very difficult for her to ever see the man in you again. And then she puts you in the friend zone because it's safe. That's where you belong. You're a good man. You're a good dad. There's things that you are doing in the relationship that make this thing work, but there's no sexual tension. There's no polarity. You've gone more into your feminine energy in accepting the status quo. Oh yeah, you're super nice. You're heart-centered. You're communicating or attempting to, and you are just going, yes, dear, as you look at the honey-do list. And no matter what you do, and then you do these lists, and just like if you were single and in the friend zone, there's a part of you that does all these things in hopes that she's going to give you a crumb, that she's going to give you a bit of affection.
That, oh, you were a good boy. Now come and have your cake and eat it too.
And then it doesn't happen. And then, or if it does happen, it's really...
Are you done yet? Are we finished?
It's not like it once was. It's really tough when you're in that situation. It's so emasculating. And I know so many men in this situation. So what do you do to turn it around if this is you and this is the plight you find yourself in? Brother, no matter what I tell you right now, in the next few minutes, if you apply this today, it's not going to change everything right away. No, you have got to change your frame entirely and go from feminine energy over into your authentic masculine. And the only way this is going to work is if she acquiesces her masculine and goes into her feminine. So number one, you've got to be first when it comes to changing this dynamic. Yeah, and I know it sucks. I've done videos on this where a lot of men are just like,
oh man, she's got to come to my emotional rescue. She's the one that's cold and frigid and frustrating and such a biatch. Why do I have to be the one? Really? Why do I have to be the one? I'm the one that wants it. She's the one that's stonewalling everything.
It's because the masculine is the initiator. The masculine is the lead. The feminine is the follower. The feminine is the receiver. She has got to see you as the masculine before she could ever think to let it go. Somewhere you have got to own the roost again, and not by being a dick and being a bull in a china shop. No, it's about you reclaiming your masculine frame, igniting it from the inside out. And a lot of you are just so freaking stubborn and in your ego that you think just by osmosis, it's just going to happen. Somehow, some way it's going to change.
How's that working out for you?
Seriously. No, you have got to recalibrate at a whole nother level. This is why I do what I do. This is my jam. This is my wheelhouse. And if you want some help with this, reach out, DM me, book your breakthrough call with me, and let's explore what's possible. But if you be first and you take it on that, okay, if it has to be, it's up to me. I'm going to lead us out of this. What you do is you be first and you map out a time frame. Give yourself 6 months to recalibrate. Because remember, it's got to be a slow boil. It doesn't happen overnight. So now you commit to that. You map out a time frame in 6 months. I am going to be her champion. I'm going to show her what it looks like to be a champion. And she is going to see me as that champion. And I am going to see her as this glorious, feminine, sexually dynamic woman I once knew. She's going to see the hero in you for the children as well. So now you have that. Now what you need to do is bring her into your plan. You've got to tell her, honey, I get it. I have been observing, I've been seeing things, and I've been wanting change in this relationship for a very long time. And I know you do too. I know that sex hasn't been a priority. I know that you haven't felt that level of intimacy and connection with me. I get it. I wouldn't be turned on about me either, the way I've been showing up. As you share this with her, you're not trying to get her approval. You're just telling her where you're at, and you're taking responsibility for your role. Again, Do not be passive aggressive as you say this, expecting her to go,
Oh, I've been waiting for you to say this. I too, I've been so sorry, honey. I'm sorry I didn't show up for you. I'm going to be your vixen now. I'm going to be your playmate. I'm going to serve as you like the king that you are.
no, it's not going to be forthcoming. She's going to shit test you.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, I'm glad you're coming around. I'm glad you recognize that.
And it's going to feel kind of yuck. You're proud of,
Yeah, I've drawn a line in the sand. I'm going to be a different man. I saw Dwayne's videos on the Remarkable Man Project YouTube channel. I'm going to take authentic action.
or
I'm going to hire Dwayne. I'm going to work with Dwayne to recalibrate and really get the juice of this.
that might help her to understand that you're serious and not just binging on videos and never taking any action. This is deeper than you think, brother. This is so nuanced, but enroll her in your plan.
I'm going to get there. I know it sounds Pollyanna and wishful thinking, babe. And I haven't shown up to give you much in the way of belief in the next chapter, but I'm committed to this. I'm committed to this.
And you enroll her in that plan. Like I said, it may not land, but a man with a plan is almost as sexy as a man having already achieved it. At least it's there. You're going to go from where you're at to where you want to be. So now you've got a man, you're a man with a plan, but now you take it on. Truly take it on, that you're serious about this. It's happening. So now you start to work on yourself. What does it take for you to own your masculinity? One, be decisive. Start making decisions around the household. Take things off of her plate. Where can you be masculine in the household? What needs to be fixed? What needs to be worked on? What's been on the honey-do list that hasn't been tackled in a while? What do you need to do with the kids to show them that you're a hero to them in her eyes? Start being decisive like that. Share with her the new things you're learning about yourself every day. Show her you're working on yourself. As you're in the kitchen together, bring a lightness. Remember, it's about you. It's not about her. Stop waiting for her to be all kind and gentle and a different woman. You've got to be a different man first. You're leading this. As you're walking past her in the kitchen, she's doing the dishes or she's cutting some vegetables or whatever. Just come past her and take her by the hips and move her to the side. Move yourself to the side. Let her feel that you feel her at the small of her back. There's a sense of strength there, not little boy energy, strength. And you just do that, little touches with a smile.
And she goes, what was that for?
Oh, I couldn't resist. I had to get past you.
And you just smile. No agenda. Keep on moving. Go to the drawer or the cupboard, whatever it is you're doing, and continue. Don't tell her why you did it. Just smile. That's it. Again, your bids of affection and different character energy. Now, as you build up, you're building to a date night. More correctly, a romance night. This is not an escape from the norm. This is not an escape from the children. This is romance night. And you tell her,
listen, honey, it's been a long time. And this has been a long time coming. I know every time we go out, it seems like it's just an escape. It seems like we are just doing the routine. Friday night, a week from now, I am taking you out to Chez Henri's.
a nice restaurant that she's heard about, that had great reviews. And then you take it up a notch. You get the reservation. You get a sitter if that's required. She doesn't have to do squeak FA about any of this. You're planning this. And anything that she might come up with a pushback, you've got it covered. I'm telling you, she is going to push back if this is new behavior, especially if she can sense you have a hidden agenda that you want sex. No, you are wanting intimacy. You are saying,
honey, I got reservations at this restaurant, 7:00 on Friday night, and grandma's coming over. She's got everything taken care of with the kids. It's going to be great. And you know that little red dress you haven't worn in forever? That one with those matching red shoes. Oh, that's going to be great. And you know what? I'm going to be pulling out the Hugo Boss. Man, I haven't worn that in, 5 years. Oh, can you believe it?
yeah, that suit, that outfit that she just melts when you wear it. Hey, if you have gained a few pounds, she's gained a few pounds, If any of it still rocks, wear it. But here's what she's going to do. She's going to be testing your metal, and she's going to go,
No, honey, no, we can't do that. No, we can't afford it. You know, the kids aren't doing well. No, I can't fit in that dress.
she'll come up with all kinds of excuses because she's shit testing you to see if you're standing your ground. And you
Say, honey, I got it all looked after. Babe, I don't know if you noticed this, but you're still turning heads everywhere. You're certainly turning my head. And yes, you're going to wear the dress and it still fits you. I know it does.
or another one, you know her wardrobe. So you know which one it's going to be. And those high heels. And
Oh, I can't wear them.
Honey, you're going to be on my arm anyway. I got you.
and you say it with a smile.
We're doing this. It's all planned. We're going to do this. It's going to be a great night. Oh, can't wait.
And you leave it to be. And then as the days come up, it's getting closer, she still might shit test. And you're being playful about it. On that day, she might even say,
No, I'm just not feeling it. I got a headache.
Babe, TikTok. Let's go. Dresses on the bed. Go. Come on. Grandma's still coming. Yep. We're going. It's happening.
and you put the suit on. Put the suit on. Get yourself dialed in. Yeah. So she sees that you're serious. Now you're on. And open her door, close her door, tell her how great she looks. And again, do not make it sexual. Don't do that. Make it intimate. And you're just being a gentleman on this night. Now you're at the dinner, you pull her chair out, everything. You're super chivalrous. And you just tell her, like,
You look so fantastic. It's been forever since I've seen you shine. You're just glowing right now. You're just absolutely glowing.
hold her hand. If that's okay.
Babe, it's okay. It's all right. I just want to be present with you. That's all. Just being present with you.
And order for her.
What do you like, babe? Doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look great? Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
And then the waiter comes and order for her. Take care of it. Order the wine, order the beverages, order the appetizers, everything. Just order it. Take care of dessert, and it's taken care of. And if you can, a very sexy play is to already have it prepaid. Like if you excuse yourself, go to the washroom, or she goes to the washroom, just have it taken care of. Tip handsomely. Just have it taken care of. So when it's time to go, she goes,
Well, where's the bill?
I got you. It's all taken care of, honey.
that's sexy. Now, you're going home. Do not expect sex. Again, intimacy is what you're going for here. You're rekindling this. So as she's coming into your sphere, allow her to feel you. You'll get the message. It may not be that night. Remember, you've got to build the credibility, and it could take weeks, if not months, to do that. Remember, she is getting the image of the little boy within, and she's trying to see the man in you. And this is a long-term play. Many of you may even have to do a 90-day no contact. It's a thing. Google it, because she may have a very difficult time seeing you as her champion after all that has been said and done. You may have to reinvent yourself outside of her gaze. But if you can pull this off and be patient, it will start to happen. But you're going to have to be decisive. You're going to have to be playing the long game. A client of mine has been married for 14 years. And in the last 5 years, he's been in the friend zone. And he hired me to help him get back into this intimate relationship that he's had with his wife. They've got 2 kids. As I started coaching him, I got to see the optics of this relationship. And it looked that there could be another man in the picture, someone that has claimed her heart in some way, shape, or form, but represented the masculine frame that he did not have. Oh yeah, she put him solidly in the friend zone. And whatever sex was coming, it was just bids, just little bids here, little bids there. And it wasn't passionate. It was very empty. Literally through my coaching, he had to see his relationship through another set of eyes, another lens. And he resigned to the idea that she was cheating on him. If anything, it was an emotional affair that he was not involved with. And he found out the hard way. So divorce is imminent. And he moved out, got him into a place, because you can't do any reinvention if you're at that place and you're in the same household and she's not seeing much change, it's very difficult to maintain your frame. So he got his own place and he started to ignite that masculine power. And he held his frame when she was doing bids of affection, because they will do that. They're testing, seeing where this is going. And over time, as he was a lock in his masculine frame and being okay with being alone, she started to find him incredibly attractive. She had been waiting for that man to show up again. Now, they're not back together yet, because I'm very adamant about how this coaching dynamic is playing out, because I want the best for him, but I don't want his heart to be dragged through this over again, because women can be very conniving. And there may be a situation where she recognized that the masculine energy that she was having an emotional affair with didn't pan out, or perhaps she wanted to escalate it to physical, or maybe it got physical and then it didn't pan out, and she realized that she chose the wrong man. And now her options have been limited. And now she realizes that, oh, okay, maybe I made a mistake and he's actually a good man and I'm going to go back to him. Be very careful of this. You do not want to be the number 2 option. Never make someone a priority when you are an option in their life. Never. So I'm coaching him on maintaining his frame, being in his masculine, and minding how she's responding to his texts, the interactions that they're having, to not just jump in and acquiesce back into a placater and a man that is desperate for affection. No, he is holding on to that masculine energy, and it's becoming irresistible to her, and it's ramping up. Not saying they're getting back together, but there's a possibility. And because they have children, I am a fan of reconciliation, if it can happen. Not going back to what was. It is a new chapter of sexual dynamic energy and being a king to your queen, and she's a queen to the king. That's the next chapter. But brothers, if you have children, it is more incumbent for you to save this than you could possibly imagine, because you are setting the tone to your children. If it's a boy, you are the example of what it means to be a champion to women. You're showing up for mom as her champion, and you're the blueprint of how he's to show up to his girlfriends and his wife down the road, right? And it's the same with your daughter. You are the example of a remarkable man. And she's going to start choosing, when it's time for her to start dating and getting into relationships, she's going to choose a chip off the old block. She's going to choose a man that's very similar to you. So know that. So if you're not liking the man in the mirror, what the fuck, brother? You've got to level up and start showing them what it looks like to be a champion to women, and start being playful and flirtatious and show them examples of what intimacy looks like. Not sex, intimacy, being playful with mom, getting her to giggle, getting her to laugh, getting to go, oh, you are like, wow, you know, and get them to go,
Oh, mom, ew, dad, ew.
because you're playful and you're loving. You've got to set the tone. You've got to show them that you too can be happy. They need to see mom and dad happy. And if it's not forthcoming, then damn it, get a frickin' divorce. Get out so you can show them what happiness looks like. You can't go through life being a sad sack and expecting your kids to grow up with a strong sense of well-being. It doesn't work that way. Think of your parental blueprints and how you're wired. You got to stop the pattern, show up, be the leader, take the initiative, show her what romance looks like, show her what intimacy looks like. And as you do, you can turn your relationship around, and you can turn the friend zone into the hot zone if you claim your power. Not going to happen overnight, brother. This takes work. It takes a lot of work, a lot of dedication, and a lot of communication. Because you got to enroll her in time. she'll come around if she's able to surrender that masculine frame that she's stuck in. She wants it, brother. She wants it more than you can imagine, but you've got to lead the way. This is an incredibly nuanced conversation, as they all are, but I want to hear from you about what is going on in your relationship and how the friend zone is impacting you. What's it costing you? Whether you're dating, not dating, what has the friend zone cost you? And if you've popped out of it, what was your solution? Let's get the conversation going, because this is such an important topic for so many men. Your experience could lift a brother up. Your experience could help a brother avoid an interaction that didn't serve. And of course, if you want support in this, reach out. Don't languish in this. Don't watch your world burn down around you because you've just been too stubborn, doing your ego, thinking that just binge watching videos is going to do it. It's not. You need to walk the walk, and you need to talk the talk. Let's have that plan of action and book your breakthrough strategy session. Let's have a powerful conversation about where you want your next breakthrough, and let's get you ignited into that authentic masculine frame. Click the link below in the show notes or in the comments. And brothers, I invite you to get a copy of my groundbreaking book, The Remarkable Man, Champions to Women, Heroes to Children, and Brothers to Each Other. It is the book that's created this movement. It is the catalyst that has changed the lives of so many men to help them amplify their masculine frame and truly be a champion to the women in their lives and a hero to their children. Get your copy today on Amazon. Link in the comments. And finally, join the Remarkable Man Project school community, a global community of like-minded men that are leveling up to be the remarkable man that's within. Every day, I am posting new content, new resources, and new tools that you can implement into your life. Join the Remarkable Man Project School community. Link in the comments and in the show notes. As I said at the beginning, we're in this crazy clown show upside down world. And what this world needs most is men leading the charge from their authentic masculine energy. What this world needs most are remarkable men. My question to you is, will you be one of us? Join today, subscribe. All right, be good to yourself. And remember, you're not alone on the journey. At the Remarkable Man Project, we've got your back. Have the best day. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.